from the beginning as Remco, Evenepoel, Buitrago, Juanpe Lopez are about to be joined by what looks to be Leonard Kemna. We had many riders trying to get themselves into the breakaway, and it really does not relent as we see more and more riders try and follow moves. We had Romain Gregoire, as Anders said, that he estimates 130 riders will try and make it into the breakaway. The first attacks coming from Remco Evenepoel. He opened up a small gap and it was a very fast start. Two people who are ingrained in La Vuelta, that is Monica and Juan Marie Guajardo, the voice of Radio Vuelta and the official speaker. It hasn't stopped. We're 12.9 kilometers from the top of the King of the Mountain here, and now Marc Soler decides he wants to try and make a move.
Vingegaard, Soler and Alexander Vlasov have bridged up to the front group, and right now we see Dylan van Baarle taking control down here from Jumbo-Visma.
An attack from the attack. So they're trying to push on. Remco Evenepoel bringing things back. Zwiehoff and Leonard Kemna just patrolling things here for Bora Hansgrohe. Keanu to Brooks, we're being told on Radio Tour, is 1 minute behind these groups as it all almost comes back together. More attacks fly. He doesn't want to be a part of that big group which are all battling it out for the general classification and trying to follow and regain themselves. He wants to be out front and form his own breakaway. It's Christian Rodriguez, Rui Costa have joined Remco Evenepoel here in this breakaway as four more riders try and bridge their way across. Remco Evenepoel crests the top of the Puerta del Lizagra. He takes the 3 points. Leonard Kemna with the 2. Christian Rodriguez with the 1. So many different flags that we see here supporting these riders. And here goes another move from Buitrago. As the road starts to ramp, it starts to rise. Santiago Buitrago decides that he wants to try and put more riders into difficulty. And here is the battle unfolding on this very climb. Remco Evenepoel with Santiago Buitrago on his wheel. They're coming towards the top. There is the banner. Remco Evenepoel will ride through. He'll take the 5 points.
Geraint Thomas.
Geraint Thomas has suffered a crash. You can see on his left-hand shoulder where the skin suit, the race suit, is shredded. And now we can start to expect, Anders, some attacks flying as here goes Chris Hamilton up towards the front. And here goes Santiago Buitrago. Buitrago senses and knows that on these steeper gradients, this is where he needs to try and make a difference. Kemna makes the junction to Buitrago and Costa. He goes straight past them as they go through 9 kilometers to go. Kemna decides that he also doesn't want to play any games. And with 4.5 kilometers to go, he has a slight advantage on Buitrago and Costa. Big problem for Leonard Kemna. We didn't see it on this descent, but with 2.9 kilometers to go, Kemna runs it wide on this left-hand bend. He goes into the grass. He comes down. He has a soft landing here, but that puts an end to his lead out here in the front of the race.
He didn't want to pull at the climb, but it's clearly to see how frustrated he is at the moment, the Portuguese rider to the right.
Lots of discussions, heated discussions between these two, Buitrago and Costa. Kemna makes the junction. It's 3 riders under the Flamme Rouge with 1,000 meters remaining into Leckenberry. Kemna's been forced into first position. He's in the driving seat. He has to watch over his right-hand shoulder. And coming in the background, you can see Remco Evenepoel. And is it going to be all too late? The group is coming behind with Remco Evenepoel, Andreas Kron, Rodriguez. They're coming, but is it going to be too late for the group behind? It starts to open up from this trio. Buitrago down the center of the road, and Kemna starts to kick. Kemna goes, and 1 week ago it was him who took the stage victory, but coming to the line, it's Costa. It's going to be a throw for the line, and Costa takes it. The masterclass. Rui Costa wins his first Vuelta stage victory of his career.